Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to your end of 2023 reading. I just want to jump in because I already feel like it's just like, what's going to happen? Tell me, tell me, tell me. That's like the energy that I'm getting. So I've already pre-shuffled these. So I'm going to pull some tarot and then I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck. So let's just dive in because I'm just feeling it. So I'm going to energetically pull some cards here. See what really feel the pull. How are you? How the bloody hell are you? I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for sharing this time with me. So I just wanted you, I feel like there's like this exciting energy. So I really want to ground this energy. So take some deep breaths in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Really center that energy. And again, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And I want you to focus on what you desire for the rest of 2023. As if it has already happened. So I want you to just focus for a moment on your desires have already manifested. What does that feel like? What emotions are running through your body? It's a big energy around here. All right, let's have a look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh my God. I am seriously changing signs, honestly. Like, I've said this as I was shuffling your cards, this came up like 2 times. I'm like, no, I'm not shuffling to find cards just yet. But it's literally like the Empress just wants to come out for you, Virgo. And I love that. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, beautiful. You're just like, what are you talking about? Oh, okay. It's all good. It's beautiful. So what's coming up in, where you are currently at right now is we've got the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So straight off the bat for you, we have the Queen of Swords. And you can see the Queen of Swords is, what I'm getting is logic. You've been in your logical mind a lot in this past phase, leading up to this point. And I think you've recognized this. I think you've recognized this and said, I'm no longer making all of my decisions from that logical mind of, okay, I need to know the how. I need to know the exact pathway to make what I desire happen. Otherwise, I can't trust myself. That's not right, because in the past, Spirit's coming through very strong and say, they can trust themselves. So I do apologize. You can trust yourself. But I meant to say, trust your intuition. Trust the illogical. Because the Queen of Swords is all about logic. She's very logical. The way that she is, sitting on her throne with her sword being like, tell me the how, otherwise you shall not pass. That's the vibe that I'm getting in. But the 8 of Cups is all about you're walking away from this. So you're walking away from this cycle. And for some of you, it has been quite a long, dark cycle. So the 8 of Cups, you can see that it's quite dark. The moon is there. Maybe you've been doing a lot of reflecting and realizing that, okay, the logical thing would be to do this path, and go back to this thing. But what my intuition is pulling me towards is this other thing that really lights me up, right? And that can be different for all of you. It's the general reading, take what resonates. But it's like you are fucking done with trying to figure it all out the logical way. And you're leaving that behind. Okay, you're leaving that behind with the Eight of Cups here. And let me tell you, as you are leaving that behind, my beautiful Virgo, is the wheel is turning in your fucking favor, okay? It's like, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's always spinning. So, you know, sometimes we go through those dips. And I feel for you that dip has been for quite some time. There might have been, yes, there might have been a couple of wins along the way. Amazing. But it's kind of been like this up and down and kind of like not this full stability. I feel like there's this energy of stability that you want to come through. There's an energy of, I want to just have enough, you know, I want to have enough to buy the things that I want to do, That's like combined with do the things that I want to do and buy the things that I want. And that's the energy that I'm getting through. And the wheel is turning in your favor because you've left this logical path behind, okay? And I feel like for some, you have kept going back to that logical space of, okay, well, I should go down this path because that's the logical thing to do. That's the thing that makes sense, right? But you were done with that. And it's like this point that you finally come to where it's like, yeah, I'm done with that. I am stepping into the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, are you freaking kidding me? I love the Empress because it's all about the creator. It's all about, you know, she's sitting there and she knows what she wants. She knows how to trust her intuition. She knows that it's all good. I'm all good. I'm trusting here. She's kind of leaning back on her pillow being like, yeah, I'm all good. Like, I finally see it now. I finally see this pattern that I've been in for way too long. And like, my eyes are straight away going towards the ice behind her. It's just like, yes, I have collected the wisdom along that path. And I needed to go through that in order to have the abundance of knowledge, the abundance of trust within myself, within my intuition. And now I actually see so clearly. And it's just like this, I feel like it's just Virgo in of itself, like the Earth Mother, like the beautiful grounded energy. I have some of the most incredible people in my life are Virgos. And it's just like that beautiful earthly energy. And I'm also getting from this as well, it's like you feel so centered within yourself. You had to go through that experience to actually uncover who are you truly at that core. And it's like this beautiful Empress is giving me the vibes of, I know who I am and I can relax. Like, there's no one else I'm comparing myself to anymore. There's no one else's pathway that I feel like I need to follow in order to get the success that I desire in whatever avenue that is. Just the cards are telling me, you know, success, abundance, all of those things that you desire. I can have a little sneaky peek. And it's just like this beautiful energy. And because of that, because you went through that pathway and you realize, okay, this is who I am. I'm so grounded and centered in that. I no longer need to look outside of myself. I have all of the answers within. I'm getting full body shivers for that. Spirit's like, yes, yes. I have all of the answers within. Like, make that as your mantra, your wallpaper. Comment it down below if that is resonating. But honestly, amazing. What I see coming in, so like the challenge here is the Tower and the Six of Swords. So this has been a very common theme between all of the signs, right? Is that vibe of shit being shaped up. Not literally, figuratively, but it's that energy of something needs to change. We need to walk away from that thing that is falling apart. And I always say the Tower is such a beautiful moment because, you know, we keep waking up in a life that we're not happy about. And we're just like, why does this keep happening to me? It's because nothing's fucking changed, right? We're still doing the same things. We're still coming from that place of the logical mind. And sometimes with the Tower, things need to fall apart. We need to leave those things behind in order to enter this new chapter, right? Because you've asked for more. You've asked for more, and what you desire is on a specific frequency. Because in the quantum, everything already exists in the now, right? We quantum leap and make that happen more quickly than we could have ever imagined by first following our intuition, because our intuition is tapped into the quantum. But it's also, we need to tune our radio station. So that means we need to rise that energetic frequency to match what we truly desire in order to condense that time and bring it in with so much ease. We're no longer swimming up the stream anymore. We are in our boat and we are going with the current of your intuition. That is what I'm really seeing with the Six of Swords here. Usually the Six of Swords is like, you know, we're in our boat, we're leaving, we've got nothing on our backs, no bags or anything, just the clothes on our backs. But for this one, I really feel like you're in your boat and you're moving down the stream and you're following the intuitive nudges and you're like, oh, go here, do that. And because you're in the Empress, you know who you truly are. It's like you're starting to trust that and you're starting to go with that movement. And when we go with that movement, that's the fastest timeline to attracting what we truly desire into our life. And right now, the challenge is, you know, if something is falling apart in your life, just know that and shift that mindset of instead of clinging on and saying, no, this can't fall apart. I've spent X amount of time on this, or I just thought it was going to come through this specific way. But why is this falling apart? This means that I can't have what I desire. No, that is actually a beautiful sign, because as soon as we let that go and open up to raising our frequency, if you need help with that, I've got a free manifestation course in the description box to help you raise your frequency to match what you desire and pull it in with so much ease. But, you know, just letting this go, this way of thinking, this way of doing things that's no longer in alignment with who you are. You've been on that massive journey to become the Empress. And it's like, okay, ready to get in that boat, leave that behind, change things up. And I love this next card. It's the Knight of Cups. So it's like, I've got my cup. I'm really feeling like, all right, we've made it to land. We've got the inspiration. And now I've got this inspiration in my cup, and I'm literally moving in this new direction. It's like movement is happening in this new direction. I really see that for you, Virgo. I see you. I see the work that you're doing. I see how powerful you are. The energy that you're emitting, I can feel that. It is very powerful, right? And you've got this new inspiration that has literally been given to you from your higher self to say, this is the pathway to your success. Take me. And even though it's just a small cup that she's got in her hands, it's like this is opening up a whole new chapter. Because what we have next is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands! Oh my goodness. And what I really see from this card is that you see them going with their picnic basket. So you see them going for a picnic. And what I really feel from the Four of Wands for you is like, it's like, oh, I can finally rest. I can finally stop like overthinking and trying to figure everything out. And I can just be in this place of peace, that I actually have the freedom, the abundance coming to me that is allowing me to just go for a picnic and actually enjoy it, rather than just like working really crazy or overthinking really crazy and doing all of these things that you felt like you should do, when in reality your intuition is screaming at you, being like, no, you're just taking a whole bunch of empty action and you're moving into this new pathway, this new way of doing things and following your intuition. And it's just like a beautiful like celebration of how far you've come. And I also see so much more space in your day as well. Like so much space to just be centered and do the things that you enjoy doing. Because so often we feel like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this. And it's really like we feel it in our body that something's off. Like our body, our intuition is guiding us in every single moment. Of course, sometimes, you know, we do have fears about certain things. So we feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. But when you differentiate, is this a fear or is this actually really not in alignment with me? And you're making that distinguish. You're stepping into that empress vibes and you're taking on this new way of being. And like what I would say here as well is like, this is in, the Eight of Swords is in the area of the good stuff, like what is coming. So what I really feel like is like what I was mentioning before with the Four of Wands is like you're coming out of that mental battle. It's like for so long you've just been in this mental battle and pulled in all of these different directions. And like that, I can feel that like anxious feeling in the pit of my stomach, where it's like, I should do this, I'm running out of time, like blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you're coming out of that, which is such a beautiful thing. I just want to give you the biggest cuddle because you have nothing to worry about, my love. Nothing. Okay? And I also see this like as this, like you've had the blindfold on. You've been in this cycle of, you've been in this cycle where it's just like you felt trapped. Like no matter what you did, you couldn't get out of it because you had this blindfold on. But it's coming up in the good stuff. So it's really about you're taking that blindfold off, you're seeing the truth, you're seeing that this way of being, this way of doing, isn't serving me anymore. And let me tell you what is the final card. I want to cry. Honestly, I just want to cry. The 10 of Pentacles. It does not get much better than this. Like the 10 of Pentacles is the generational wealth. It's like having more than enough. And yes, the 10 of Pentacles doesn't happen overnight. I feel like you've been on this journey for quite some time and you're just like, I'm ready for some stability in my finances. I'm ready to have that overflow. I'm ready to like quantum leap and see some incredible abundance come into my life. And that's what I see for you. Like this is what the card is like showing. Of course we need to overcome this and step into this new pathway, keep trusting the intuition and keep focusing on what you actually want to attract, the amount of money that you want to see come in for you, of course. But this is just a huge confirmation. And you can see it's just like family all about. And we are entering into the festive season as well. So I feel like you're just going to have like more than enough to go around, to celebrate with your family, to share with your family. It's like Virgo is such a beautiful soul, the Virgos that I've had in my life. And honestly, you're just such a giving person. And it's just this beautiful space where it's just like, yeah, maybe there has been a time where you felt like you haven't been able to give from that abundant space. And that's probably why you're in the Queen of Swords, because you're just like, I need this in my life, right? I need to step into this new chapter. I need the finances. Like, I actually need it. So that's when we get stuck into our logical mind. Like, there's nothing wrong with that concept of like, yeah, I desire more, right? But it's not getting caught up in the logical mind of like, this is the way that I have to do it. And there's no other ways. I always say to my clients, like, write a list of all of the ways that this money can come through for you, right? The how isn't up to us. It's up to the universe, source, angels, whoever you put your belief into. And I feel some spiritual baddies over here because I've got my empress vibes, got the intuition. And then allow it to come through in all ways. Always. Yes? So that is so exciting. Let's get some clarification cards. If there's anything else for my beautiful... Oh my gosh. Yeah. I even shuffle and then it's just, I feel that from your energy. I said that in the beginning. It was just like, I just want to know. Like, I just want to know. And that's literally what I'm getting here. Yes. Okay, beautiful. So, yes, the eight of Pentacles is like you're putting in the work, but not from that place of, you know, I've got to do 10,000 things on my to-do list. It's just like that beautiful energy of like following your intuition, the nudges. Okay, this really brings me joy. This lights me up. I'm going to keep following that. And you're putting in the work. Like I always say that, you know, we've got to take some action to be able to attract what it is that we desire, of course. But it has to be inspired action. It has to be action from that place of alignment, from our intuition, because that's the action that is going to propel you forward. And that's what I see you doing. Like the Eight of Pentacles is all about, it's all about working for that Ten of Pentacles, right? But I feel like there's a lot of magic around you right now as well. because the scales are turning in your favor, okay? You have been through a period of time where you had to learn some really hard lessons, but justice is really coming in to say it's balancing out, right? You went through a tough time and now it's just going to be like, boom. Did you see Virgo? Did you see how lucky they were? And you're just like, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I have been through it. Oh my gosh, I love this. So the Three of Cups is all about celebration. I see you in December really celebrating yourself for going through so much turmoil and choosing yourself, because so often is that, we can either say, I just want to throw in the towel and give up on this, or we can say, okay, this is actually happening for me. Like, where can I see the lesson? Where can I see the blessing? And then how can I redirect and like go down the stream rather than constantly trying to swim up the stream. And you're celebrating. So I feel like there's some big things coming in for you. Well, of course, like 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Like, you are so good. You are so good. I am loving this for you, Virgo. I'm seriously loving this for you. There's going to be so many opportunities to celebrate over this, I keep saying like silly season. I don't think I've said that throughout this whole other people's readings, but I love that. I feel like you're stepping into a bit more playful energy because, there's some incredible things coming into your world and you deserve this. You freaking deserve this for just being born as you. You're amazing. You're incredible. And keep going. Like, you've got this. You've got this. So I'm so excited for you, my beautiful Virgo. If this resonated, please leave a like or a comment. And if you feel called to join the community, I would love to have you for the upcoming readings. There's going to be so much more goodness for this channel. So have a beautiful rest of your day, night, wherever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.